Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Laura, and today I am going to share my little journal here. This is an A6 Cheek Sparrow notebook. This is the Huckleberry, and this is an E-Class edition. She does not sell the E-Class anymore, but you could still do the same technique in an A6 notebook. So I am doing a new project for September. I am doing hashtag 30 lists, and I decided to do it in a junk journal type format. And a lot of people were asking, what is that? So I am going to share what a junk journal notebook looks like and how to make one. And yeah, so I already set up my notebook here. I have two inserts inside. I'm going to share with you what they look like, and I will also share some past ones that I already did. So what a here is my cover page, and what it is made out of scrapbook paper, and I fit it to fit onto the string. So this is my cover page, and it comes out, which is really nice. And I do not sew it or anything because I work out of the string. So here is the different pages, and say I'm on day one and I want to work only on this page, I could just pull this out and put it on my desk and work on it. So here is day two, and here is day three, day four, day 5, day 6, day 7, day 8, day 9, day 10. You got the story. So yeah, so it's just scrapbook paper, and then I decorate the page. So which is perfect. It fits on a string. So here is the string. I only put 2 inserts in here. I had 4, but it gets too fat and chunky, so I only have 2 in here. So the first one I will put on the first string, and the second one is on the second string. And here is what it looks like. So I even used the Coco Daisy backing paper that comes in the kit, and then I just have white paper on the other side. So this is all Coco Daisy paper, and as I said, it comes off. The second thing I have is on this last string. So yeah, so it comes out. You could work on it as you go, which is awesome because I like to stamp or whatever I want to do, glue, stamp. You could put it on the paper on the desk, and you can work on it and then stick it back into your book. So yeah, so I have 2 in here, and the reason I have 2 is because it gets fat and bulky. So here I go. If you close it, this does not have any embellishments or anything in it yet, but when it does have embellishments, it's going to get super fat and chunky. So that's why I only put 2 inserts in here. I did make 2 more for this with Coco Daisy paper. So here are my 2 ones. That's my notes. Here are my 2 other ones that I made. And when I take the first one out and I want to insert this one, I will insert this one. So yeah, so that's in one, and then this is my other one. So yeah, it's really a great way to use up your stash, use different papers. These are all Coco Daisy papers from various kits that I wanted to use up. So this can be inserted. Now, when you're finished with the whole insert, what I normally do is either you can staple it closed here, or you can sew it. So I have ones that I didn't do yet, but I did start working in them. So let me share the ones that I started working in that I didn't finish. This is not Coco Daisy. This ones I'm going to share right now. So this is one that I started in February. I have a couple of inserts here. I did February, and then I did March, but I didn't write in them. So here's my February. I did write in this one. So this is February 2020. This is my cover page. I usually take the best paper that I like to use for the cover. I didn't decorate it, but this is February, I know, because I picked out February paper for like love. So here we go. So on February 1st, I made this page. Life is like a dice. You never know what comes next. So that was like perfect. And I just printed this dice up and I just put that in there and it looks really cool. The next one was Shift Your Outlook, and that was on February 2nd. Then February 3rd, I said Watching the Stranger on Netflix. So yeah, so you can put any type of paper in here and you just take it out and you work on the page, which is really cool. This one I like inserted and I made the flowers raised a little bit, so there are like pop dots underneath it. That's February 4th. And then here's February 5th. Always believe that something wonderful is about to happen. And then February 7th. I think I skipped a day, but February 7th. Life is too short to be lived counting the years. Just enjoy the ride and make some awesome memories. And then on the 8th, life is full of choices. Remove your shoes or scrub the floor. And I did a typo there. It's supposed to be scrub, I think. I missed the R. I'm going to put the R in there. I don't know if Yep, so I missed the scrub. And here, if you are listening careful, the silence is beautiful. And life journey. And sometimes I draw, sometimes I print things out. Just different things on each day. Look, I even put a picture of my nails. So, yeah, there's my Snoopy. He always shows up somehow. And there's no other place. And then this was the prompts. I had prompts that I got these prompts from the Daily Creative Group. So that's what I wrote. I put the prompts there in the back. So yeah, so that insert is complete. So now what you can do, as I said, you could take the stapler and staple it closed and then store it away. Or you can sew it closed, which is really cool. But I love the idea that the book comes out and you could actually work on it on your desk. So here is the rest of February. I don't think I finished it, so let me do a flip through and see how far I got. Random acts of kindness. And here is on my desk. This is on February 18th. And this is February 23rd. See, as you can see, I didn't do it every single day, but I did mark it when I did it. And here is Daisy on the 23rd, my furry friend, so cute. And then Feeling Happy on the 23rd. Actually, this day I did two on that day. And that's where I stopped. I didn't do any more. So I could still finish this. But I probably will finish it in February because it does have a February cover. Yeah, so this February. And then here are my Marches. And I did not write in these. So I did make it up, but I didn't finish it. So that's just using scrapbook paper that I had. This is 12 by 12 paper that I used on this one. And what you do is you fold it at 4 1/2. You fold it at 4 1/2, and then you fold it again at 8 1/2. So it makes this little foldy thing. And as you saw on the other one, I put the journaling prompts on here as the insert. So that's that. And then this one is the same thing. Now, if you don't have 12 by 12 paper, then you can't make this little flappy thing, which I don't have 12 by 12 paper in my Coco Daisy stuff. So I just made it 8.5 by 5.5. Okay, so I got this idea from Alison. I will put her YouTube channel so you could see how I made this box. First, I'm going to show you my Coco Daisy box. This is my Coco Daisy box that I've made recently, and I store all my Coco Daisy stuff in here. I made little pockets. This is coming apart, but I have to tape it. I made little pockets here, and they have different things in there, and this is words. So I store all my words in here. And then I have animals, and I have tabs, and then I stuck my clips onto here. These are my scraps papers, so whenever I have little pieces of scraps, this is all Coco Daisy paper just mixed together, different kits. I mixed it, and I love how I mixed it because now I get to use everything. So here's my tabs, and here I have some flowers, some summer stuff, some journal stuff, and here's the Coco Daisy. This is like the backing of the stuff that she puts in here, and you could still use this. It's really pretty. I didn't throw it out. I actually put it in one of my books, so that's really cool. So I kept everything. Then I have food. This is not in the right spot. Food, and I have more of this bluish paper. Then I have my 4x6 cards here. I have paper that these is my scraps from when I cut up the little things. And then I have 6x6 paper here, and then I have the big paper here. This I could cut up and whatever. I have my 3x4s on this side. I have my post-it notes on this side as well in the front. I made a little tag pocket thing that I want to include in one of my things. This is all made out of Coco Daisy paper. So I made this and I stuck it in the front so I could reuse it. I also have post-it note there. This is a bookmark that I want to cut up. So you can take this and cut it up, use the August part, use the stickers. You could write on it, and you could write on the back. Yeah, lots of stuff to use that. And then I have my bigger papers here in the back. And then I made folders after the paper. So here's all that paper again. So it's all mixed up. I have different kits in here. Then I made little folders here with tabs on it. This is all my heart stuff. This has all hearts in here. This is my tags. Tags are in here. And frames. I didn't have that many frames, but I have frames in there. These are my words, stickers, my alphabets, my cleaning. I gotta start using these because I'm like buying it and I'm not using them, so I need to start using these things. So that's that. I have my alphabets here, and I am loving this idea. And then all the way in the back I have my printables. These are all my printables. I just stuck them in there. These are printed on Avery paper, so they're stickers. And I just shove them in here, and then whenever I want to use it, I just pull it out. So yeah. And then here's all my printables in the back. Now I also, while I was trimming up the papers, I'm getting a lot of these. So I have a lot of strips. So you're going to start seeing me use these strips because this is what I'm pulling from a lot. This is great for washi tape. And you just glue it in your book. Yeah. So I kept all these. Don't throw it out. Like, you could still use it. Look at all that. I mean, I will cut off the Coco Daisy thing, but you can all use this stuff. Pretty stuff. So I have that stuck on the side. This is just a photo box that I got from Michael's. So yeah, and it looks really nice. I have it all sorted in one little compartment on my desk, and I love it. So anyway, so we are going to make a insert, and I'll show you exactly how to make it. And yeah, here we go. 5 pieces of paper. So any type of paper that you want. You can mix and match. I'm using Coco Daisy paper because that's what I have in my stash. And I'm also using, this is cardstock, and this is the backing of the things that she sends us. So yeah, so it's plain on black on the other side and this. Okay, so we're going to take the first one. I'm going to cut it. The measurements are 5.5 by 8.5. So I'm going to cut at 5.5. So 5.5 long wise, 5.5. Now, see, as I said, you get these little strips. This is extra stuff. You save this, you could reuse it. Look at this, I have numbers on the back, and then I have this strip thing. So I save that and reuse it. So now it should be 8.5. So that's perfect. So you're gonna make 5 of those. So this is, I'm gonna have to cut this 5.5. This is 5.5. So it's 5.5 by 8.5. So I'm gonna trim this, the Coco Daisy thing off. So 5.5 by 8.5. 5.5. Oops, 5.5. Okay, this should be 8.5. Okay, now this one is a little bigger than those strips that I just showed you. A Coco Daisy, sometimes they send us sheets that are like this and it's already folded. So what I do with this is I'm going to cut it at 5.5 this way because the fold is there. I already have the fold. Cut this at 5.5. Okay, and then I'm going to turn it this way and I'm going to cut it. There's already a fold there, so I'm going to cut it at 4.5. So here is my first insert. And these are done already. So I'm going to do one more. Again, this is already cut for me. So I'm going to do, already folded, I mean. I'm going to cut it at 5.5. And then I'm going to turn it this way and cut it at 4.5. So I already have, this is one insert. This is the second insert. Okay, so the papers that didn't have the fold, I'm going to take my scoreboard and I'm going to score these papers at 4.5. So here we go. I'm going to put it on here and I'm going to score it at 4.5. 4.5, which is here. 4. Oh, I think I screwed up. Okay, so I am going to score this not at 4.5. These other two papers, I'm going to score it at 4.25. And that's why I put this little thing here. So 4.25 and score that, and then it will be perfect. See, that's perfect. Okay, so the other one that I scored at 4.5, I have this extra thing. I didn't score it correctly, but oh well. All right, so this one I'm going to do at 4.25. Score it. Okay, so now I have 5 pieces of paper that are folded, and you fold it and you put them together. So what I do is I look at the papers and which one is the one that I want to use for the cover, which is my favorite one. I think I'm going to use this one. I'm going to fold it this way instead. I like that as the cover. All right, so I'm going to put that in the front. And then I'm just going to layer it like that. I put this one in the middle because I screwed up on the sizing. So here you go. That is it. And now I'm going to get my book. You know what? I'm going to grab a different TN that's an A6 and see if it fits. Okay, so I just got this one in the mail. This is an A6 classic from Cheek Sparrow. It is, I think, mulberry color. I don't remember. But I got this for Christmas. I want to use this for December daily, and I'm probably going to be using it for this type of thing. So I'm going to take this insert that we just made, and I'm going to put it on a string and see how nice. I'm going to put it on the last string, and there you go. See how nicely? Now I would fill this up with December stuff, and yeah, it's really cool. And as I said, it fits really nice. Look at that. So nice fit. And as you work on it, which is really cool, as I said, I take the pages out. So say I want to work on this page, I would take just this page out. Look how easy it is. And then I could work on design whatever I want on this page, or that page. I could put it to my sewing machine. I could do whatever I want out of the book and then just come back in here and stick it back in here. And once it's complete, I could stamp on it, I could sew on it. It's an awesome thing to do. So that's it. I just wanted to share that idea with you. I am loving this, and yeah, so thank you for watching, and I will see you in another video. Bye.